Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Rockin' Reaction Rollers, where we react to music that we grew up with from the 60s to the 90s, and my name is Tammy. Gosh, I haven't been on here forever, it seems like. I guess it was Monday night. It was the last night I've been on. I took a well-needed break. I had a lot going on, still do. Not gotten everything finished yet, but I decided to jump on here tonight just because I didn't want everybody to wonder, what happened. Or are we going to have a showcase on Monday? And yes, we are. We're going to have our showcase for Alan on Monday night. So be sure, guys, to tune in for that one. But that's the last one I've received from any of the members on the channel. So if you guys are listening tonight, if you want me to showcase you, just send in the information in my email, just introducing yourself, how long you've been on the channel, what band introduced you to rock and roll, and then you can send in 3 requests. So that's for the members of the channel. And if you send that all to me, you can also tape your voice and your face, or just your voice on your phones, and send it to my email at tamcox60@gmail.com, and we'll get it out there for you on the next, not this coming Monday night, but after that we'll start in. So be sure to send them. I'm going to send some emails out to the rest of you, or the ones that I don't know if you want to participate or not, or I haven't heard from you about it. So you might want to check your emails, and you can just let me know one way or the other. And if Monday night ends up being the last one, then we're going to start a new game, and I'll talk more about that once we get closer to being for sure what's happening, whether we have any more showcases or not. So we're just going to get on with tonight. And what I'm on here for is because we're putting a couple tributes out to a couple of artists we lost this past week. And Mary Jo sent both of these in to me. So thank you for that, Mary Jo, because I hadn't heard about either one of them. So I would have missed this. Haven't been watching much TV because I've been so busy. So anyway, I decided to go back to, or well, let's just say who the tribute is first. The first song we're going to do is for Phil Campbell of the group Motorhead. Now, he came into the band. He replaced Brian Robertson. Him and Wurzel did. So Lemmy hired them both on because he liked the way they played their guitars together, or something like that, something I read. But so I wanted to make sure I played a song in tribute to him when Phil was in the group, which was I had 2 different dates. He came into play with Motorhead in either 1984 or 1986. I'm not sure which year it is. But the song we're going to play is going to be a 1986 tune called Dr. Rock. So we will talk more about Phil Campbell. Well, before we do that, his date of birth is May 7th, 1961, and he passed away March 13th of 2026. At the age of 64. So anyway, we're just going to get to the song now, and condolences to the family, and we'll talk more about the family after we get finished with the song.
Take your pill, or I'm gonna make you really ill. I've got the medicine you need.
I'm going to stop this song for just a minute. I'm really digging this little song here. Different from anything that I've really heard of them. And like I said, the only time I've ever heard any of their music was on this channel, and you guys have requested some of their songs. Now, yes, I've heard of the band before, but had not really ever listened to them. But this particular song is a high-energy anthem about rock and roll being the ultimate healing machine. And so we are playing this song in tribute to Phil Campbell of Motorhead. I believe he was the bassist. No, he was lead guitarist. Yeah, he's lead guitarist in the band. But we'll talk more about him after we get finished with the song. We're doing the 1986 Dr. Rock by Motorhead in tribute to Phil Campbell.
Hear me talking, Dr. Rock. Next please, try and separate those cowardly knees. X-ray, you gotta pay, the only chance you ever got to get away. Here we are, what's that scar? I don't like anything I've seen so far. Pay me, I ain't no doctor of philosophy. I've got the medicine you need. I got the power, I got the speed. I'll find out how to stop your clock. We sure ain't talking Dr. Spock. Hear me talking Dr. Rock.
I have to say, I loved it, loved it, loved it. And this is in tribute to Phil Campbell, the 1986 Dr. Rock by Motorhead. And we're going to talk about Phil now. He's a Welsh musician, best known as the longtime lead guitarist for the rock band Motorhead, serving from 1984 or 1986, I'm not sure, until their disbandment in 2015. Joining alongside Wurzel, which his real name is Michael Buston, I believe is what it is, but they call him Wurzel. He helped define the band's high octave sound for over 30 years, recording 16 studio albums with them. Okay, he also toured with his own band, which was called Phil Campbell and the Bastard Sons, featuring his 3 sons. And Campbell resided in Pontypridd with his wife Gaynor and their children Todd, Tyla, and Dane. Todd played guitar, Tyla played bass, and Dane played the drums. He passed from complications from surgery on March the 13th, 2026, at the age of 64. I think he had had the surgery a while back, and then he didn't get better or something. I think that's what I read. But okay, and it says that Phil played on numerous Motorhead albums, from his debut on Orgasmatron. I really tore that one up. From 1986, the band's final studio album, Bad Magic, from 2015. So yeah, he played from 1986 to 2015. Over his 31-year tenure, he recorded 16 studio albums with the group, and becoming their longest-serving guitarist, including notable records like 1991, which was the name of the song was, or the album was 1916. It was a 1991 album. Bastards in 1993, and Inferno in 2004. Okay, now this track, Dr. Rock, that we just played, was written by Lemmy, Phil Campbell, Wurzel, and Pete Gill. So, yeah, rest in peace there, Phil Campbell. Very young. Condolences to the family, his wife Gaynor, and their 3 children, Todd, Tyla, and Dane. So, glad you guys tuned in tonight. I wish it could be under better. We were just playing requests instead of tributes. But I wanted to get these out of the way. Again, thank you, Mary Jo, for sending these to me. I'm going to put one more out this evening, so be sure to tune back in for that. And everybody have a great Friday night and a great weekend if we don't see you on the next video. So be sure to subscribe to the channel. If you like it, be sure to hit like underneath it, and peace out.